important session because many topics is going to be discussed in this session. I hope I am totally audible and visible to everyone. So Santosh Soni, the floor is yours. I want you to remember that you have highest 8 minutes to complete your speech. Please remind that. Okay? Santosh Soni, journey from entrepreneur to expert.
I will try to complete in a... Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible. Please start.
Yeah,
okay, ma'am. Let me check my screens first, then I will continue.
We have a very limited access to time, so we will come back to you.
You can take the challenge.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
Okay,
that's called the leadership trait. You should be.
Yes, I'm absolutely ready for it.
Okay, Sudha, please continue.
Good afternoon, delegates, dear participants, and it has been a great time listening to you all. Now here comes my presentation. I am Sudhamai CH from Andhra Pradesh, India. I am on the topic with verbal communication for leaders during this pandemic crisis. Well, as leaders, might be business leaders, might be a family member, even as a father, as a parent, as someone who was leading your teams, your organizations. Everybody definitely needs a communication because this is what we are on today. Even the crisis is hit, even the world is closed, yet we are all communicating. Do you agree on that? Yes. If you agree on this, leadership is not something that has to be inculcated. Leadership is a stimulation that comes within you. It can be a stimulation that can happen anytime, reading a book, listening to music. It can happen to looking at the situations. Now, as leaders, you are all aware, we are all stimulated, but the reaction should never be something that is disadvantageous. So how should we react to it? How should we address people who are dependent on us? For example, there are job layoffs. How can you tell your very dear employees that you cannot support them further financially, even though they are with your lives, but throughout your journey, your growth as startup entrepreneur? I am very much aware how painful it is to tell my employees that I'm not able to pay you this month. And the communication here plays a very important role, especially the verbal form. The message you're delivering through your body language, through your eye contact, the tone of it, everything matters. My dear friends, it is not a moment to panic. This is a moment to think. Think the best things that you can give them back. Because life is not one-time crisis. There was strong because we are human. Human support human through communication. And I believe as a parent, as a startup entrepreneur, as a leader myself, leading 7 different organizations and initiatives, it's high time that we believe that we should work on your verbal messages. The messages should always be transparent. I know giving overly optimistic thoughts is not at all safe for you. Give them the reality. Tell them this is you. Make them feel that even the boss has its own problems. Boss is also a human. How many of you agree on that? I hope you all agree on that. We all go through this pain. First, I am a woman. I am a daughter. I am a boss. I am an entrepreneur. I am someone's guru. I am someone's student. I am a human being. Let's communicate the true message. Let's let them know that they are part of our life. If not, if you can't pay the full time, pay them something. Maybe a one-time meal or one-time help, or let them know, or you can give them, educate their kids. So that's what I'm doing. As a teacher, as a trainer, as a coach, I believe it is the sustainability of emotions, not money, not properties, not positions, but emotions will always create the right impact in people's mind. Every high-end organizations are shattered, but humanity should never be shattered. This is what I always believed, and I'm still sticking to it. You should treat your fellow, whoever it is, treat them as if you go through their pain. Feel them, but in a position of leadership. You cannot be scared and telling them the too much reality. Why, this is what it is. You can't be part of my company now. There is a way to say it. And how do you say it? Through empathy. Your empathy should speak. How you speak it? The way you present your body language, your tone of it, the messaging, the kind of words you put, but not with the wrong assurance that everything will be all right. 2021, can they still stick with that? This is the reality. We are still not having the right preventives. So how much do you expect them to still wait for it? You cannot say that, okay, chalta hai. This chalta hai will not work. Still, they have to be part of your life. Still, they should be working. They should be earning something. So provide them any other opportunities as much as you can. If they cannot work for you, because I have run an educational institution, and you know educational institutions are closed. Even I am in debt. I cannot say that. But I can give them other alternatives. Probably I can put them into security guards. Probably I can give them 1 square of meal. Providing something, come up with solutions. The solution should be put in a right message. Not giving
5
them...
minutes.
Yes, I'm about to close. So my dear friends, keep your verbal message. You are frustrated, you are irritated with the kind of etiquettes that's running in the webinar. Hold your patience. That's how you can show who a true leader is. Immediately bursting out, there's no point, my dear friends. Because everybody have their own, we all come from different comforts, we all come from different standards. Yet, we are all on the same platform called Kalam's Foundation. Hats off to you guys who are organizing such beautiful initiatives and making us part of your initiative. As speaker, as a teacher, as a trainer, I only believe, please maintain some patience. Patience will give the better chances for you to portray your leadership. With one small instigation that the webinar isn't happening the way it is, immediately you're gone. That one crisis. Is this what we are? Is this leaders are for? Come on, dude, that's not it. We are supposed to be more strong and more consistent. Please keep this in mind. Consistency will take us to the next level. People start believing you if you're consistent, if you're confident when you stand. It's not you shatter off immediately with small instigation. Oh, come on, we are already facing sitting at home. I know the psychology that's running in our mind right now. But remember, we have our shelters on our head. We are so happy, healthy, and luxurious, yet we are complaining. Come on, that's not leaders are. What are we giving to our members? What are we giving our next generations, to your children? Don't get instigated. Keep your verbal communication strong. Frame your words properly when you speak. Don't show your disbelief in the system. System has always been with us. Believe that things will eventually come to normal. But till then, we are all together with you. This is what I want to convey through my verbal communication for the leaders during this crisis, any crisis. Thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity. Thank you Acharya, Archana ma'am and Kanta ma'am and everybody who are attending it. Have a great day. Enjoy your leadership right way with the right communication skills. Thank you.
That's like the spirit we are expecting from the leaders who have gathered here today. Because you know, leaders are those who can do everything in any time without complaining. So that's the best quality of the leaders. They can do everything. So I hope our other leaders will also keep that in mind. I know everyone is awesome here. Everyone we have here, they all are awesome. Just a fraction of moment. Okay, back to Santosh ji. Thank you so much, Sudhamai. Hats off to you. Love from Bangladesh and best of luck. Santosh ji, back to you. Your topic is journey from entrepreneur to actionpreneur. I hope a good presentation we are expecting. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's get back to you.
Just let me confirm my screen only. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah, it's just
It's blank here.
Continue.
now.
Yeah. Now it's good.
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, before I starting my speech, very sorry for my voice because there was some internet issue and I couldn't hear you properly. That's why I had to raise my voice. So before, without wasting any time, let's start this session. Well, I'm Santosh Soni, a public coach and startup coach. And today's my topic is journey from entrepreneur to actionpreneur. Now, if I tell you an example of a person who has world's best guitar and he know how to play it, but he doesn't play it, what do you call that person? Maybe a fool, because he is having the skill, he is having the resources, but still he is not doing. Now, whenever there are lots of people around us who are more talented than us, who has more creative ideas than us, but one of the things they miss is that they don't take action. And that my slide says, world is full of entrepreneurs, they dream but don't act. Let's move the third thing. You know, everyone has a dream to start a big company. And for that, they just keep thinking, when will I have lots of money, when will I have lots of resources, I will start. And for that, they cannot start. So here, my advice to all the leaders, all the people who will listen this presentation after some time, that start small. When you start small, you don't need so much of capital because you have to invest on very, very few ideas. Second thing, it's a less risk. When you are invested very low amount of money in your startup, when you are very low team, you have very few risks. Otherwise, if you start big, you will get the loan from banks and you have pressure to pay the bills. But when you start small, you don't have that kind of pressure and you fully focus on developing your startup, your business, whatever the idea you have. I'm not saying only about the startup, but if you are thinking to start your YouTube channel, then it is all apply the same. The third thing, lots of learning. When you do things from a smart level, from a start level, the things, whatever the things you have in mind, you learn lots of things. Because when you learn lots of things, you do all the works in your business. Whether it's providing water to the people, it's doing office work, everything you do yourself. But when you are starting small, have a big vision. I want to put two examples of famous business leader of India. Baba Ramdev. He also started his startup journey, or whatever we call it, from a cycle. If we take the example of Karsanbhai Patel, who is the founder of Nirma company, he also started selling his surf, his detergent, by going to cycle when he completed his job. And the slide says, big company had small stores, whether it's Apple, Google, Facebook, anything. They all started from a small room. So don't think about starting a very big thing. The third thing that stops people from taking action is perfection. If I think about the perfection, so perfection is something that comes when you do the thing second time. If you are waiting for the perfect time, so friend, there is no perfect time. In 2017, we had different problems. In 18, we faced different problems. In 19, we also thought that we will start something. And in 2020, we have a big problem, Corona disease. So friends, there is no perfect time. Whatever the time you have, whatever the amount of resources, whatever the money, whatever the skills you have, start with them. Perfection is second. That will come after working. Third thing, people think that I will start my startup or I will start my journey when will I have a good team. So friends, a good team comes with high salary and you will not be able to manage them because you are starting, you don't have that kind of leadership skill, you don't have that kind of motivation, managing skill. So start with whatever the people, whatever the team you have, start developing people. The fourth fear, लोग क्या कहेंगे। इसके बारे में अगर मैं बात करूं तो जब मैंने अपना YouTube चैनल स्टार्ट किया था या फिर अपनी पब्लिक स्पीकिंग जर्नी स्टार्ट की थी, तब मेरे परिवार में या मेरे आसपास, इवन मेरी सिटी में भी ऐसा कोई इंसान नहीं था जो पब्लिक स्पीकिंग करता हो। वो फियर मेरे मन में भी था, लेकिन मैंने सोचा कि आखिर ये कब तक करेंगे। मुझे तो
5 minutes have passed.
Okay, just I will complete in 1 minute. I don't have experience. Experience come when you work on the thing. The third thing, challenge. Challenge is the part of life. And money is, where is money? Money you can attain from your friends. The third thing, failure. Failure is a part of learning. Keep learning. If you fail, just do it again. It's a part of learning. And last thing, there is no small idea. Every idea has a big vision. And if you don't get any new idea, just mix a new idea. Even Google Pay, Phone Pay, and or Paytm, they all are doing same thing, but they have something unique. If you don't find any new idea, just use the old ideas. Just use old ideas and do something unique. What you can unique do with them. And with this word, I don't have any. And the last thing is that take action. Give it a try. और one thing, अगर आप आज एक्शन नहीं लोगे तो हो सकता है कि कल कोई और एक्शन ले ले, और फिर आप सुबह के जब न्यूज़पेपर खोलने जाओगे तब आपको दिखेगा कि आपका आइडिया जो आप सोच रहे थे इतने सालों से शुरू करने का, वो किसी न्यूज़पेपर के अंदर किसी और ने स्टार्ट किया और वो बहुत सक्सेसफुल हो चुका है। इसलिए सोचना छोड़िए और एक्शन लेना शुरू कीजिए। With this word, I Santosh Soni sign out. I Santosh Soni complete my presentation. Thank you for hearing me. Over to you, the moderator.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Santosh. See, you can do it. All of us can do it. The moment. You didn't need to do anything.
मेल खुल गया तो मुझे पता चला कि मेरी प्रेजेंटेशन आज के लिए लाइन अप हो चुकी, नहीं तो मैं पहले समझ रहा था कि 27 के लिए है, तो चीजें प्रिपेयर भी नहीं हो पाई। लेकिन बट इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ लीडरशिप।
लीडर्स हमेशा हर चैलेंजेस के लिए रेडी रहते हैं। संतोष जी, और आपने बहुत अच्छा बोला, वर्ड्स ऑफ मोटिवेशन आपके बहुत अच्छे थे। रियली एप्रिशिएट। थैंक यू सो मच मॉडरेटर, एंड सॉरी फॉर ऑल द इनकन्वीनियंस और एनीथिंग व्हाट हैव आई डन। Jenny, are you there?
Hello.
Listen, Jenny.
Hello.
Please continue with your presentation.
Hello. Can I?
Yes, you are audible. Please continue. Yes, you are audible. Please continue.
You are audible. Please, without wasting time, please start.
Thank you, and good morning to each and every delegates. And my topic is where the story began. It is. Before talking about it any further, we have to first understand its meaning, why it's important, why it is most relevant today. We can understand by W words. What is it? It simply means discrimination against the youth. In short, is the discrimination. There have been many reasons for the age discrimination. The first and the foremost reasons being a deeply rooted the culture of the elders are always right. Yes, there is no denying it. We all have faced multiple instances and in the life where we told to shut up, not because we are wrong, because बड़ों से जुबान नहीं लड़ाते। एंड इन भोजपुरी we say गार्जियन से अंडा सिखावे बच्चा को म्यू म्यू मत करो। It is true with age come experience and elder person cannot be wrong. There is a famous saying, wisdom sees no bond. It means there is no age, no race of the teachers, and we should not attempt of learning from anyone who is teaching something useful, even if he or she is kid. Now the second reason why the age discrimination is still prevalent on such a large scale, it is at least discuss the kind of discrimination. I am sure many of you have not heard it before today, and many of you still think that it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And the last reason is why the most of the decisions that are being taken in the world are very elderly people. You can look around and find it truly. Whenever it is deciding what happened to our earth, our environment, our country. If you are Indian, then your career, even including your life partner. Therefore, no one is much interested in changing, relying on the older generation. It's a time we become a driver of our own world, and it is a crash and destinations that just pure life. It is happening with the elder and taking a charge anyway. So why not giving it time to ourselves? Let us take an example. Sustainable development is a hot topic nowadays, and it means that the development with a future generation concerns taken into the account. And my question is, who is the future generation? We are. And if the answer is we, then definitely we should be the one taking charge. And now let us move on our next question. Well, the answer is now. Don't you guys think we have waited enough? It's a high time that we come together and forward to take a decision in the context of the India. It is said that India is a golden phase of demographic dividend. Major chunks of the population is youth. So if we want to become the world leader, we have to utilize our best strength. That is the young mind, the youth. My next WH is where? It doesn't matter really. The whole point of discussion is that we should be able to put our idea in the front of others. We should able to heard, and we should be taken seriously. How? And the next how? Now this is the most important question. I think thinking about it and not doing any would have no good. Do no good, and neither we can just wake up one day and bring out a huge change. So, like all the other changes, that happen in our society, it will just take it will just take a time, and all we have to do to take the initiative and move forward with a baby step, and sometime we wavering and some halting, sometime hoping, sometime running, sometime even falling, but never our life is stopping. If we look at our past, we will find a numerous example of the youth mind in our aspects of the life. Whenever it is the famous poet John Keats, Swami Vivekananda, and I am sure one of you will question his vision, his thoughts, his vision. He's just 31 years old, and when he gave his famous speech at the World Parliament of Religious in Chicago, we all seem an idea, and so why we still discriminate based on the age? Youth is youth. There are the many extraordinary examples and role of the youth increasing in the societal decision making, taking a charge and being the leader in today's world. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, climate change activist Greta Thunberg, and human rights activist Malala Yousafzai, Ritesh Agarwal, CEO of OYO Rooms, just at the age of 23. Now the question is, what the youth do. It is to work for the recognition of youth. And to me, being a youth means to be proud of being a young and to continuously strive to end the age discrimination against the young people and strive to be better for ourselves and for our country, for this world, and for my mother's earth. Thank you from my side. Thank you, sir. And thank you to the KYC KLAM Youth International Conference team. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, thank you so much. Kanta, I think so. Kanta is disconnected right now. So, Intija, please come. Come on, Intija.
Yes. So, can we have Rahul Kumar next? I think he's the next speaker. Okay, Shankar.
Rahul Kumar was the person, no?
Uday Shankar is
told in last session.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Uday Shankar.
Uday Shankar.
Okay, Uday Shankar. Please proceed, Uday. Yes, Uday, please
Hello.
proceed.
My slide is working.